If you're ready for another update on my rolling project pan, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, it's an update on my rolling project pan. It's a pan that has turned into a very mini pan recently, and that's okay with me because I've got 3 or 4 other panning projects on the go. I'm good with a small amount of products that I'm trying to focus on and finish. So when it comes to this project, I have bronzers, liners, a lip product, and a couple of miscellaneous items that I want to finish, but it's pretty much things that are on their last legs or halfway done that I'm just not reaching for, and putting it in this project helps me reach for them usually. Not always the case, as you're going to see right now, and I have some changes to my project this month, so it's not quite the same humdrum as the last few months, so I encourage you to just take a look at what's going on, and I'll have my progress pictures right here for you if you want to jump ahead. So I have not that many products to show you, just a handful, and so it should go pretty quick. So I'll just get right into it. These are my 2 bronzers from Too Faced. I have a milk or chocolate Soleil and the milk chocolate Soleil, and these are just 2.5 gram minis. And I have not used them at all for a few months now. And I'm realizing that because of my Partners in Cream project, I'll put the latest update right there, I'm just not using them. And they don't feel super summery to me. So I want to keep them for more fall and winter. So I'm going to roll them out of this project because I'm just not using them. There's no point in keeping them in there, but I do want to keep them. These are just fantastic sizes for on the go, and sometimes I do have to do my makeup in unusual places, you know, right before a meeting or whatever, and so I do want to keep them. So I'm just going to set them aside, and I'm happy to do so. So they're set aside. And let's just take care of another product I haven't used, and this is the Mercier Caviar sticks, and I think they're just too dark for me right now. But the thing is, I said I would use this one as liner, and I haven't. And I think it's because I'm trying to finish up another product I'm going to show you. And shame on me, because I can really use it on the upper lash line. So I'm holding myself accountable to use the black, at least the black, on the upper lash line, as opposed to using powder shadow from the palette I'm using. So I'm declaring that right now. That's what I'm going to do, because I can't just have it hanging around and not using it. That's kind of not the purpose of a penning project. Okay, I promise you it gets better. And one of them is this product, which I'm using. I have it in covering my roots right now. And with everything going on in this wonderful world of ours, I'm using this a whole lot more than I thought I would. So I've actually used it quite a bit. I use it at least every day or 2 days. On my roots, and I reapply as needed, and it's a great root touch-up product from Rita Hazen. They're about $30 a piece, but they'll last you a year or 2, depending on whether the world's gone upside down. But they last a long time. I'm trying to finish this one up, not only because I kind of need to use it these days, but it is a dark color, and I'm going progressively more blonde, and so this is not a color that's going to suit me for very long, and I might as well try to use it up, and I'm doing a decent job, so I'm pretty happy about that. And another product I'm happy about is this. This is a CoverFX container, but it's actually this product, and it is the Annabelle Perfect Gleam in Aurora, which is a rose gold highlighter. And I have just transferred a bunch more into this container. This is actually the container that I use on the daily. I put 1 or 2 drops of this in with my BB cream, which is the Physicians Formula Argan Wear. And it just gives me a luminous look, so it's not a very flat foundation look, and I really like it. And I actually just, like I said, refilled that little container. And I'm so happy to report, if you take a look, I hope you can see in the bottom of the jar. Do you see the bottom there? I scraped a bunch out to get into that little container that I just showed you, and I have one last scrape that I can do to refill it one last time, and that will be it. So by the end of the next month, when I do my update, I will have scraped out whatever's left, and this container is going to be exiting the project. So that is really, really exciting. And it is the only liquid highlighter that I have to mix in with foundation, and I was really lucky to get my hands on another one half price. So actually technically free, but it was only free if I bought another product. So I'll say half off because it's like I got each one half off. I'll get to it when I get into that video. But I am hooked. I am hooked on highlighter drops. They are so, so good. And now for this liner that will not die. I am positive that I got more progress on it because I've used it about half the days in the month. And as you can see, I can't really tell, right? As you can see, there's quite a bit of progress as far as, to me, if I move this much on this liner every month, it's progress because it doesn't take very much. I only use it on my upper waterline, so it lasts forever. But as I said in the last update, I can't see that there's more than like this much left in the pencil. I mean, how much more? At one point you can't sharpen it anymore. But I'm going to say, yeah, maybe at this rate, I guess maybe 2 more months. This past month was not great for me for makeup application. I think I only used full makeup half the days in the month for a few different reasons. And so this has definitely slowed my progress. And I do wonder if I'd used it every day, whether or not I would have been done with it. And I guess I will only find out this coming month. But yeah, I really like it. I like the Zero from Urban Decay. I just like the Perversion pencil more because it stays in my waterline more. But this was a free sample. I'm going to finish it, and that's the same story as usual. 3 more products to go, but only one in this project. I'm showing you 2 new ones, so hang on. I have finished a product. Oh yes, I have. And it is the gloss that would not die. Well, may it rest in peace, because it's done. It is that Becca, what's it called again? Becca, I'm already on to another one. It's Opal and Gilt. It just doesn't have the sticker on anymore. Opal and Gilt. And I think you can tell by the container that there is no gloss left. I scraped, I took the stopper out. Like, there's nothing left in this container. I cannot do one more application of this gloss. It is done. I am really, really happy. These things last forever. I was wearing this so often, and I really like it. It is a beautiful, beautiful gloss formula, and in this case it's a very shiny topper, but I just use it as a gloss, no problem. It's not the one I have on my lips today. I have actually, no I don't have it out. It's the Estee Lauder Shameless Glow from the holiday set 2019 is the one I have on my lips. But this one, beautiful. I just finished it, I don't know, maybe a number of days ago. 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm really happy that it's done. And because these are pretty expensive glosses from Becca, I'm really happy to have finished it and to, yeah, get my full value out of it. And so much so that I'm signing up for another one. I picked one that, I have 3 more. I picked one that I felt was really good for summer, and is the Champagne Dream and Bellini lip gloss, which I think was inspired by the Champagne Pop highlighter of Becca. And this, I don't know if you'll be able to see very much on camera, but this is what it looks like. It's peach and pink mix. It makes me think of the duochrome peachy pink duochromes that are so popular. That's really what it makes me think of. So it has that hot pink and peach shimmer in it, and it's really pretty. And I think, yeah, for a summer gloss, this is a great option. And I wish I had my other, oh, there it is. I knew I had it. So this is the Pure Envy I'm wearing right now. And I feel like they're similar, but different enough that I won't get sick of wearing both at the same time. So yeah, and it's virtually full. So this is going to take me I'm going to say a year. I don't know. It's going to take me a long time, which is why I'm going to weigh it as opposed to just try to do visual progress, because it's really hard to see sometimes visual progress on this guy just because it takes so long to use. So this is one of my 2 new products, new to the rotation. And now I have decided that if I want to resume using bronzer, I need to use a bronzer that is an experience to use every single time. And that is why I'm going to swap out basically my Chocolate Soleil bronzer minis for this bronzer, which is near and dear to my heart. And it is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. And you will notice that it is a repressed bronzer. And I already have pan right on this edge, just because, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, just because of the repressing, and still has its wonderful scent. And I think my goal really for this bronzer is going to be to finish it. And I think that as the weather gets warmer and I want that beach vibe, beach smell, it's going to be pretty easy for me to reach for this bronzer and to enjoy it to the fullest that I can. So there we go. We've got 3 products out. 1 because I finished it. Woohoo! 2 products that I'm really trying to finish, and this one, like I said, this container may very well be out of the project next month. And this one, 1 or 2 months. It's got to be close. It's got to be close. And then finally, this guy that I am going to just commit to this guy. And I had last month, and I'm not sure why, but I'm going to actually leave it by my sink. And so I will see it, and it will be a nag for me to use it, at least on the upper lash line, assuming that works not too badly. And finally, as you heard, the 2 new products that I have here, lip gloss and a swapped out bronzer. Now that I've given you the rundown on all the products in this mini rolling project pan, let's take a look at the progress pictures. And that's it. Those are the progress pictures. Those are my updates. Thank you so much for watching. If you are doing a rolling project pan, please let me know how it's going. If you have any questions about rolling project pans, by all means, leave me a comment. And other than that, I will say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.